Hey everybody, it's Craig and we're right here in the old sports cabin. It's a brand new week. Here it is. You know, by now the Astros and most other baseball teams have finished their seasons. They didn't win as many games as they did a year ago, and I'm speaking of the Astros. They didn't get into the playoffs and they won't win the World Series. And there are a number of reasons for this. I like to think not winning enough games is the main reason. Clearly, one of these years it would be a great idea to, not lose almost every time you play the Rangers. And winning in April is another idea, despite every player telling us, well, it's early, you know. April wins and losses count. You don't get extra credit for just winning in September if you were in the dumper by May. Sorry for this realistic and simplistic answer. And I think getting rid of Jason Castro might help, but I think that's a no-brainer, and I'm sure he won't be back. I hate to single him out, but he hasn't done much of anything since 2013. At least Evan hit a bunch of homers and finally trimmed his beard at the end of the year. Bill O'Brien's team won yesterday. They're still very much alive after one quarter of the way through the NFL season. It's a good thing that Bill let Will Fuller return at least one punt. And I don't think avoiding DeAndre Hopkins is a good idea, Bill. Funny, though, how the absence of JJ didn't seem to have anything to do with the final result. And football's strange that way. One guy may stand out as long as he's there, but when that guy is gone, he isn't missed if the other people step up and do their jobs. Next up is a trip to Minnesota, home of nonstop golf. I haven't checked this morning. I am hoping the Ryder Cup is over. NBC donated most hours of their programming for about 3 days, more hours of golf than most countries would allow. I'm happy to report it did take away from the presidential campaign coverage, and that's a very good idea. I once said, in a commentary that the winners, each of the winners of the Ryder Cup, would get one of those big yellow rental trucks. Several of you asked what I meant by that. I had to unfriend you. This is Craig Roberts on click2houston.com.